Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain, and this is a video review of The Wild Inside, the debut novel by Jamey Bradbury. For a print review, or more in-depth review, go to comicsgrinder.com. Now, Jamey Bradbury has John Irving, the great John Irving, as her mentor, and it definitely shows in this work. This is the work of a hungry, driven writer, and I will recite a little tiny snippet here that will give you a taste of this very intense, wonderful coming-of-age novel. Sometimes I think maybe she never did get hit by that truck. I went to her funeral, so I know full well she is nothing but a pile of ashes that Dad scattered into raised beds where she used to plant her garden. But sometimes I let myself believe she tricked us all, that whoever those ashes was, they wasn't my mother, that my real mother had planned all along to take to the woods that night. She didn't head for the highway like unusual, but down the trail, till she come to a clearing in the brush and boulders and snow, where she could see the rolling land and the mountains, and she let herself be pulled onward into the wild. Now that is just a random passage, and it's significant because it ties in with what's going on with the main character, Tracey. Her story is the story of a young woman. We see her from 16, mostly 17, going into 18. So a total coming-of-age story of a late bloomer. We really go deep into the mysteries. For outsiders, a young woman can always be a mystery or seem like a mystery. The same with Mother Nature. And I'm working up my review, and I think I'm going to include an illustration. I have an idea of having Tracey in a hoodie looking back, and there's a dog that's looking at her, or this one here that I just did not too long ago. So Tracey Petrikoff is, in the tradition of Frankenstein, she's a monster of sorts, but not in an obvious way, in a poetic and a literary way. Tracey is the main character of Jamey Bradbury's novel, The Wild Inside, and Tracey is the ultimate raging misfit teenager in this most unusual coming-of-age novel, which I highly recommend, The Wild Inside. I think this book would fit right in with young adults in the young adult section. However, it really holds its own for any age. This is definitely a mature work. I think it would resonate so well with young readers. So I could see this just being put into the fiction section, and that's it. Or maybe also tying in to the young adult section, in the same way that, say, The Catcher in the Rye would fit into both of those sections in a bookstore. But there it is, The Wild Inside by Jamey Bradbury. So check that out.